Dueling GoPros. And here I finally get to meet Robert here in person.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
Hey guys, it's a hot, humid Houston day, and I've been getting back to doing some work on the van here. I got everything taken out. Now, I've never really finished my insulation on the van, and so I figured I'd go ahead and do some of that work in here. Get it prepped for that and clean everything up in here again. And then I wanted to go ahead and wire up the pump I have for the sink and stuff, and see if I can't get that rocking. And then I need to put my fantastic vent in and my AC unit. I want to do that. There's my vent down there. So battery box to install the battery I have. So yeah, so I got a mess here. Now it's time to go vacuum this out again. And well, I don't know if I should vacuum it out. I need to do some stuff here first. I need to sand this down and put my stain on it before it gets nasty. It might make a good idea to do that to here too. And then I got a platform I need to build over there for my fridge, which is this guy right here. If you followed a while back, I had done some testing and stuff on this winter. It's a dual zone freezer fridge combo. Runs on 12 volts. Man, like the setup that I have, even if I didn't get any solar, which I have 400 watts up here, I could sit there and run this fridge for a day and a half just on the battery that's in the Kodiak here. I'm ready to do a review on the Kodiak. So I'm going to be doing that here shortly. It's going to be a full review. I've decided to go ahead and not be an affiliate anymore. Well guys, so last night my van improvements got a little bit, how do I put it, interrupted by some rain that the forecast didn't say was even coming in. Right now we're rolling up on the Flying Saucer, which is at the bottom of the St. Germain lofts, and that's a historical building. It used to be the HS Crest building. It was the first one to incorporate like actual office space and retail here in the downtown area of Houston. It was built in 1913. The loft conversion happened in 2000. And when I first moved here, guys, in Houston, these lofts were, a bunch of them were in foreclosure. This conversion was done by Randall Davis, and he always kind of works in a Art Deco type style into any of the projects he does, or he tries to mimic more historical type structures if it's a new building from other cities around the world. Now it's time to roll into my favorite bar. I used to come here for Cornell alumni meetings. Back in the day, this was a popular spot. Dueling GoPros. And here I finally get to meet Robert here in person. So instead of just talking to him online all the time. Since Robert here is busy looking at the picture, I'm sneaking in unique video. He does not have his camera on.
My camera is on now. We've been here hanging out with James Wanderlust Estate.
Robert over here at Robert's Travels, awesome guy. We just talked for like 3 hours. They need to go to bed now because Robert's a lightweight.
I need to get my beauty sleep, and to be honest, we've had a busy day here in Houston, but it's so great to finally meet you, James.
It's awesome.
Of course, you were one of the original Nomad YouTube channels, Wanderlust Estate. Check them out on the YouTubes.
Thanks, guys. It's nice to meet you all. All of you guys that never met me. I know some of you probably have. And
most of you probably have, yeah.
And Robert here, I'm gonna tell you a secret. He's way cooler than he pretends on the on his videos. He just tries to be a documentary guy with a very you know, the Barry White voice.
I just have a very nice microphone.
Alright. I just wanted to say, you know, that I was just giving Robert a hard time. I think Robert's a great guy. You know, he's got that voice thing going for him. It's pretty good stuff and everything, and I wish him the very best. I had an amazing time meeting him. We had some great conversation. I really enjoyed meeting his wife as well. Great guy. If you're not following him, make sure you are, especially if you're into a more documentary style, which is his style that he does very well. And now it's time for me to head back to the RV park. Okay guys, so right now I'm waiting on, the first thing I decided to do is I'm waiting on a mobile mechanic to come meet me up and take a look at why I keep having this steering fluid leak. I've put 2 pressure lines on it now, and both of them stopped the leak for a little while, and then a few days later it was leaking again. So I'm not really sure what it is, if it's maybe me, you know, and I made a mistake or something, or I'm not doing something right, but I need to get that taken care of. Especially since I heard that the power steering fluid is caustic, and so it's probably not too good for the ball joints and other stuff down there. Turns out the pump was leaking, so we're gonna be putting that pump on her right here in the parking lot. I'm gonna go run in and get a catch basin for the power steering fluid. I just think it's crazy how Dallas seems to always have hail. I was about to go and do some work, but I just got caught in some hail. I have the new power steering pump on, so now I shouldn't be losing power steering fluid everywhere. And I went ahead and put on a new serpentine belt since had the other one off. I just decided, what the hell, might as well put a new one on. The guy last night, well, afternoon, I guess, it wasn't night, he put on this belt along with the new power steering pump down here and reservoir, and basically I didn't even get a mile and the new belt started coming apart. I'm thinking he didn't adjust the flywheel right on the power steering pump, just the way things are sitting, especially when he kept like looking over and over again at the power steering pump to see if it was actually positioned right. And so I contacted him like pretty much as soon as this happened, and he said that he was already in Arlington and it was going to be at least a couple hours before he could come back to help me with it. And then I waited 3 hours, tried to be real patient, and then I tried to contact him again, and he basically didn't respond to me. I texted him 3 different times, I called him 3 different times, and just no response from the guy. So I think he's stiffing me. I was kind of venting about it on Facebook yesterday, and surprisingly enough, well, not surprising, you guys are all awesome. I mean, so many of you guys are amazing, so it's not that surprising. It's just I don't ever expect it, you know. But one of my viewers here, one of you guys, right, kind of all have been my family, but anyways, don't want to get all emotional, but anyways, he's on his way to come help me out, and I thought that was really awesome of him. I was kind of a little cranky because also the AAA didn't get renewed, so I wasn't able to just have it towed somewhere to have somebody work on it. So I spent the night in this Walmart parking lot, and it's in a sketchy part of Dallas. This section of Dallas, I didn't realize it about it. I figured it was close enough to the nicer part of town where Highland Park or whatever that it would be okay, but it's far enough from Highland Park. It's actually known as one of the worst parts. There's this chicken place that down the road a little bit that had the glass all shot out of it and stuff, so this is not a good part of town. Last night I was sitting in the van, and you know, it's just hot at Dallas and it's humid here in Texas this time of year, and I was sweating and having a hard time sleeping, so I cracked the door in the van, you know, to try to get the breeze that was blowing to come into the van a little bit for me. And up rose this black sedan on me, and I quickly closed the door and locked it, and as soon as I did that, it sped off. So it probably saw the door was ajar, figured it was an opportunity to jack something that was in the van. Either that, or maybe they thought I was letting everybody know that I needed somebody to come by and give me some drugs. I don't know, but pretty sketchy. I got somebody coming to help out, made it through the night and everything. I'm safe, sound. I do have to admit that right now I'm a little frustrated just with things in general, but the good news is when I was leaving, I was gonna go and do some DoorDash. I didn't even have it scheduled, it just was red, so I should be able to, as soon as I get the mechanical stuff worked out, I should be able to get to work on DoorDash, and then Dallas does look like a good spot to do it. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.